Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back one more time to my YouTube channel, Elijah Soranga Not, and I'm Elijah Soranga. It's been a while, woo, but I'm back. Guys, I've been having a lot that has been happening, but I thank God that I'm back, and I guess you're fine, guys. Please, those who are new to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Then thank you so much those who have already subscribed, and we are going to learn today also where something, it's like I'm teaching series, by the way. Whatever I'm teaching, I'm always going a step. I'm going always going step by step. So now I remember last time when the last videos I posted, I talked about harmonies. Yeah. So now today, and I said I was going to teach it practically. And here is the time now. Yeah, here is the guitar. So we are going to practically see how to actually form any chord. Yeah, I'm telling you. Today you're going to learn to form any chord that you want on the guitar. Trust me on that. Yeah. So now, without wasting any time, let's indulge into it. Or let's go into it. Now, look here. We talked about major chords, and we talked about minors, and I remember I talked about the diminished. So these are of course there are many other chords, but we can always learn them. But we are going to focus on the majors, the minor, and also the diminished, because these are things that these are harmonies that we learned actually in our like chord formation and all that, or the harmonies that the harmonies that those scale degrees form. So now we are going to use our G key, or the G major scale, as usual. This is the key or the major scale that always like beginners and other people are well versed with when it comes to the guitar. So it's the one that we are going to use, and then you get to know where all this stuff is coming from. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So now, one thing I can tell you, with the major chords sound happy and the minor chords sound sad. So I guess you can hear this. You can tell. Is that a minor chord? So use your ear to get to know. Then what about this? So I believe you can hear this. Honestly, this is something happy, right? But then this is something sad. So major chords are happy chords and minor chords are sad chords. So, okay, now is the time. We are going to use the G key or the G major scale. I don't see any much difference, honestly. Yeah, we are going to use that. So now we are going to find the triad of G. How do you find the triad of G? Which is, of course, a major, because it is a do. Remember, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Or G. Now the chords of the chords that are the diatonic notes, which are in the G scale. You get? So if you really don't know about what I'm talking about, you just go back to my YouTube channel and you check out for this. Yeah, I have a video where I posted. I taught scale formation, then the harmonies that chords form. So make sure that you go back if you don't know what I'm talking about. So now we are starting, of course, with G. Then we shall go to A, B, C, D, E, F. F sharp. Then we go back to G. So there are S notes that we are going to actually find out, and what they do, what they form, and the harmonies they form. You get what I'm trying to say? So now a 1, a 4, a 5 is forming majors. A 2, a 3, a 6 they're forming minors, and a 7 forms the diminished. So I've really talked a lot. Let's just go into it right now. So you're forming the G triad, and we know it. What is now? How do you find? So now you're going to find out what is a 1, a do, and a mi, and a so. So in a G, its do is of course a G, and then you want to find out which you always look for a nearest place where you're going to find that note. You get it? So now here I see I can easily find my G here because this is E, F, F sharp, then G. So already have your note here. Then the third note in a G scale is actually a B, right? Yeah. So, and I can easily find it here. So this is A, F sharp, B. You see that? And if you haven't studied about the fretboard, please go back to my YouTube channel. I have taught that. Please, if you don't know what I'm talking about. So now, you already have now your two notes. So we are remaining with which note? Which is a fifth note, or which is the so, which is actually a D. So I can easily find it here. You see that? Because this is B, C, C sharp, then B. So already have your three notes. So this is the triad. You have it here already. But the master says, if you have seen how they hold the G triad, they always put down this, actually this string, this what? They always put the little, they always put a finger on the little. The little. They always use the little to put down on the first string. Because this is the same note, this is an E string, and this is also an E string. So it's a same note, it's a G. And this is a G triad, it's a major. Because we have said major chord sound happy. Please, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back still on my YouTube channel. Because I've taught on my YouTube channel how actually to form the formula of getting the major chord or the triad. Yes, please go back and all this will be easy for you. You get to know what I'm talking about. And so now, that's actually why these are called open chords. When you look at this, when you look here, because you only have three notes in. These strings which are actually open that we have not held, this is a G, which is already our do or our one. This is a D, which is already our 5. So you see, there are only three notes actually which are incorporated even with what I'm holding. So this is the triad of G, and it's a G major triad. Yeah. So now that's the formula. Actually, if you want to find any chord, that's the formula of finding a major. Of course, we shall be learning other stuff on how to build on other chords like the 7th, 6th, 9th, 11th, 13th, all that. It all starts from this basis. This is the basic. It all starts from this. This is the foundation. Builds from here. Okay, now I have taught you how to find a major triad. Yes. So now let's go and find out how to form a minor triad or how to form a minor. As simple as that. So now, since you have learned how to form the major triad, all you need to do now the next, because now as we said, a do, a do, a fa, and a so, or a 1, a 4, and a 5, they form what we call majors. Please, if you don't know what I'm talking about, still go back to my channel and you get to know why is he saying 4, 5 that you're not understanding. You just need to go back. So now, but it is simple. It is do, fa, so. Do, fa, so form major chord or major triad, or they form major harmonies. You get what I'm trying to say? So now, please help out yourself, because now you are in the G scale or the G key, major key, or the G major scale. So now go and find out the 4 and the 5. Form them for yourself. It is simple. You just go into, for example, a 4 in a what? A fa in a G scale is a what? Which note is that? G, A, B, C. It's a C, right? So you just go into the scale of C. You find out what is the 1, the 3, and the 5 in the major scale of C, and then you form. You get? Then also as well with a D, because now the next this is a 1, a 4, and then a 5. All a do, a fa, and then a so. So go and find out for yourself as fa, as so, with the formula I've just given you. If you don't know the formula, please go back to my YouTube channel. You watch some other video where I taught harmony. Then you know how to form the major triad if you've not understood. So now we are going to find out how to find a minor triad. Yes. So now the formula of finding the minor triad is actually a 1, flat 3, 5, which is different from a major, because with a major, what you do, it is just 1, 3, 5, or do, mi, so. You get. But with a minor, it is do, flat, mi, so. All a 1, flat, 3, 5. And when I talk about flattening, if you don't know that, I have still taught about that in my series I've been doing, the episodes. To flatten means to go back. So that means we are going to flatten our mi or our 3 by a half step or a semitone. Are you getting me? Am I clear? So please make sure you go back and you find out all this language I'm using. Because sometimes people are being taught on YouTube and we find a problem whereby we use a lot of musical language and you don't really understand the language. So please, if you don't understand the language, just go back still to my YouTube channel. Whatever I'm telling you, I've taught it before. Go back to my YouTube channel, you find out whatever I'm trying to talk about. If this is the video you're actually going to watch or you first watched from my content. So now, our 6, we are going to use our 6, which is a la. So, our la, it forms a minor, because we said a 2, a 3, and a 2, a 3, and a 6, they form minors. So we are going to form from our 6, then you can form for yourself the 2 and the 3. And the minor of the 6 in a G triad, in a G scale, major scale or key, major key, is actually an E, which is this one, which is a minor. But now we want to find out the major triad. Then after that, we shall find out the minor. So now this is the major. And now we want to find out what is a do in E and what is a mi and a so. A do in E is of course a E. Then a mi is a G sharp. Then a so is a B. You get? So now, but you always want to find out the chord from the nearest place. You get what I'm trying to say? So now let's find out our E. Where can we find our E here? Because now here we have our D sharp, then we have our E here, right? Yeah, this is now our E, which is our do. So now we want to find out our mi or our 3, which is of course a G sharp, right? Because we have here, this is G, then you have your G sharp here. So we already have E and D. You see that? E and D, the G sharp, which is our 3. So then we want to find out our so or our 5. You get? Which is of course a B. And here is it. We can easily find it here. So you see, this is A sharp, then B. You see that? So now this becomes your chord, which is an E major. Remember that. But now we want to find out our minor, because we said the formula of finding out the minor is 1 flat 3 5. Don't be mistaken. Huh? So now our 3. So we are going to flatten our 3 or our mi by a half step. And our 3, we have seen that it is a G sharp actually. But now when you flatten from a G sharp and you go back a half step, or you go back a semitone, it's what? It's a G, right? Yeah, I guess you guessed it right. It's a G. So now you just remove this middle finger of yours, and then you go back to your flat 3, which is a G. It's already the note is already here now, and then you have your E minor. You see that? As simple as that. So now, please go and now find out for yourself a 2 and a 3. Hey, that means what is a 2 in a G? It is A minor, right? And this is the chord. So you need to go and find out it for yourself. Using the formula I've just given you of finding the minor. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please go back into the video, part 2 most especially, which talks about harmonies. please, you find it in the description below. Yeah, you find it in the description box. Then you can always, party 2, harmony. Yes. So this is the minor. Yeah. And then our 3, of course, is a what? It's a B minor. Of course, now here in this case, I'm not really using what we call what you call open chords. These are what we call back chords. I'm using a back chord, but still, even this is the chord. I'd held a minor 7. I'm sorry, I need to just hold a minor triad. So this is the basis of the chord. These are the notes. This is how it comes to be a minor. We are just putting a bar first to make it a back chord, but it all starts with this. That's how. So go and find out yourself. Yeah. So now the diminished, of course. How to find out the diminished? Now with the diminished, actually, I'm going to talk about it more. I will not so much indulge into it because, of course, mostly the music that we play, we don't use the diminished so much. But I'm going to let you know. Now we are going to use mostly the scale, so that at least let you know well how to form the diminished. Now this is the G scale. Do re mi fa sol la ti do. So now how do you form the diminished? Actually, the formula of finding a diminished, if you don't know what I'm talking about, still go back to my YouTube channel. I really so much talk about that because at least I want you to understand, because where we are, you might not understand if this is the first video watching from my content. Now, the formula of finding a diminished is actually 1, flat 3, then flat 5. You see? You get what I'm trying to say. So here is your do, re, mi. This is your mi, fa, so. And we have said the formula of finding is a 1. This is your mi, and this is our so. So it's a flat mi, do. You look here, do, re, mi, fa, so. We have said it's a 1, flat 3, flat 5. So what does it imply? And with the guitar, if you really don't know, this is going forward, or this is raising the pitch of the notes, and this is lowering the pitch of the note. So now this is do, re, mi, and we are using the do, mi, so. So that's what we are going to use. But however, we have to flatten the mi and the so. So here is your do, already you have, of course, that's a G. Then this is your mi. So you flatten it. So that's the note that you're supposed to be playing. Of course, which means it's supposed to be a G, the notes here, which are inclusive in the diminished triad. You have your G. Which note is this? A sharp, B. So it's a B, then you flatten your B. So that means the note is A sharp or B flat. Then this is your so, which is your what? Actually D. So what are you going to do? You're going to flatten it, which becomes a D flat or a C sharp. So that means you're playing the notes which you're playing in your diminished are going to be do. It's going to be a G, a B flat or A sharp, then a D flat or a C sharp. So you go out, you just find them, then you form a chord on your own. Trust me, there you have formed a diminished triad. And as simple as that. Otherwise, thank you so much, guys, for watching today. I love you. More love, more blessings. Please, those who have not yet subscribed to the channel, come on, subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. And, let's keep creating the content. And those who have already subscribed, please, thank you so much. You keep me going. You give me the courage each and every day to wake up and think of what I'm going to create. So, for now, bye-bye. And I love you so much. We meet in the next episode. Bye for now.